The River Murray has dominated debate over water rights lately, but similar arguments abound over who's getting the best deal out of the Torrens. This summer, water reserves are being sent downstream in a bid to avert the annual closure of the Torrens Lake. But as Rebecca BRICE reports, not everyone is happy about the idea.
There's a foul odour to it, and it's certainly not a good look, and there's a slime across the water and not pleasant.
It's one of Adelaide's most popular spaces, but its recent history has been rather murky. For the past 6 summers, the Torrens Lake has been closed, thanks to blue-green algae outbreaks and the odd weir malfunction. Popeye skipper David Robertson has been navigating the river for about 20 years.
It's very important because a lot of people see it as they come over in the plane. It's the first thing they see, and they think, well, we're going to go down the river, and especially in the evening, a lot of tourists would come down and sit down here, but they'll turn away really quick when the blue-green algae's around.
Authorities have tried everything, it seems, from aerators to special clay. The latest idea is more water from the Hope Valley Reservoir. In fact, about this much water over the course of the summer.
Last year as Environment Minister, my first summer, I thought, well, this can't continue. This is going to be a central hub of activity for Adelaide. It's going to be transformational in regard to what this provides to Adelaide. That is the redevelopment of this precinct. Part and parcel of that is making sure that we have a health and safe amenity, that being the Torrens Lake.
At most, the extra daily flow will be about 1/10 of what Adelaide consumes every day. To prevent pollution going out to sea, excess overflow will be piped to Bolivar to be used on market gardens in the northern suburbs.
During periods of high flow, then low flow, you've had a bank of sediment build up.
But there are some who say the city focus comes at the expense of those downstream.
All I really see this happening is that it's allowing the river to be flushed so that the Torrens Lake in front of the CBD doesn't get an algal bloom, so that it stays postcard picture perfect. I don't think in the long term that this environmental flow is really serving the best interests of the river.
You don't want to have this beautiful riverbank construction on the edge of a smelly pond. So I think, with all due respect, this has to be the focus in the near future. But after that, I take his point, they need to be looked at. They are probably being starved of funds because of the enormous vortex of funds into the city at the moment.
It's more than just a watercourse, it's an umbilical cord to the natural systems for us.
As Integrated Design Commissioner, Tim Horton is guiding the future design of the city.
That riverbank is a crucial epicentre, but if you like, it's a pebble in the pond. It's the beginning of something our attitude needs to shift, I think, across the Torrens from its top to its bottom.
That includes irrigators above and around the CBD who take up to 1 gigalitre from the river every year for free.
There's something up to 8 to 10 authorised users through there. They include the City of Adelaide, the Cricket Association, the university, some schools use the water. There's 1 or 2 small irrigators further upstream.
We have asked to draw water off the Torrens when it's been available to pump up onto the linear park to water the linear park trees and the reserves along there, which in real terms is a good environmental positive with the use of that water. So it seems that the pumping out is for a favoured few upstream.
Those matters about extractions from water and who extracts what from water, subsequent arrangements beyond this trial, and we hope it's successful and that will lead then to permanent arrangements, then those discussions will occur.
Also a matter for another time, Tim Horton says, will be the future of the weir.
There's been a whole series of exercises done, experiments and plans and proposals put up about what would happen if the weir moved. One of the advantages might be that you would end up with a longer rowing course, for example. It might grow the shoreline closer towards the Adelaide Jail and create a waterfront for the jail.